Alright folks, so in this video I'm just going to show you guys how to deal with Fatty. Most people don't know what I mean by Fatty. You can see people are putting warnings there. I'm only level 8. I recommend a weapon with high critical damage and bleed because we're going to be doing a lot of backstabbing. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you only lure one at a time. It makes them a lot easier to fight. It's pretty easy to do. Just boom, there you go. He's going to come over here. We're going to lead him away, far away from his best friend. Okay, dealing with these guys is not that hard. You know, they do some poison damage and they do some other stuff, but you're just going to backstab them. And that's all we're going to do. You can parry them. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're the fucking parrying king. Some people are really good at parrying and that's how they prefer to deal with these guys. Not me. Now you'll notice I have 4 humanity so that I could have 173 item discovery. That is because I am in fact trying to farm their club. Because the club does do a little bit of poison damage and it gets like an A scaling in strength. So it's a pretty good weapon. It also has very low stat requirements for such a big weapon. But just like that, we dealt with this guy, and now we move on to his friend. Dealing with these guys, even at the very beginning of the game, is not really hard. You can do it with any weapon. You're just backstabbing them over and over again. You do want to watch out for that attack because you can't roll into it, but most of their attacks you can roll into them. So, again, just backstab over and over. If you miss, not a big deal. They tend to leave themselves very exposed. I don't know why people struggle with this guy. I personally never did. Yes, he's chunky. Yes, he kind of shrugs off attacks normally. But, you know, he's pretty easy. He does have one attack that can catch you off guard if you're not careful. It's a swipe attack. But he ever rarely does it. Now, if you are in a PvP scenario, I do find that that swipe attack does catch people off guard. And it's a one-handed R2, so the club is not just good for PvE, but it's actually pretty good for PvP as well. There is a third fatty here, but I'm going to keep this video short. The reason why I'm going to keep it short is, well, so I can fit this in a short. And wouldn't you know it, I actually got the club. So let me talk about the club a little bit. So it has 200 poison. It gets that A+ in our strength there. It does require 26 to wield. 32 stability, really not that great. Physical of 55, damage reduction also not that great, but both of those do go up when you upgrade the weapon. 120 base physical damage is also not that bad. Now my character does not have the stats to wield it, so unfortunately I cannot show you the moveset, but the moveset is actually really fucking simple, really good. R2 is a swipe. The roll attack is a swing that spins around and hits everything. R1 is a bonk. Two-handed R1 is a bonk. Two-handed R2 is the heavy two-hander bonk. All of these attacks have actually a funny way of catching not only PvE enemies off guard, but also people as well. So, without further ado, that is the end of the video.